everybody, welcome back to my channel, Crystal Sky. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you feel called to it. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. It really does help me and this channel out. And today, I wanted to, first of all, welcome all my beautiful Mustangs out there. We're creating a Mustang community on this channel. And Mustangs are just beautiful and free-spirited, and that's what I really want to create on this channel, is just a bunch of really blissful, free spirits and a family where you can really feel accepted and loved. Jumping into this video, I wanted to talk to you about something that I feel is really meaningful. And it might be a little bit different than the other videos, but again, this channel is about free-flowing. And in order to do that, I wanted to open up to you guys about something, and hopefully, if somebody watches it, maybe they can relate and feel that there's a little bit of encouragement here for you. You might also see my baby, his little ears probably, my little 5-pound Chihuahua. He's having some allergies today because we've been having some really big winds here, and like the shrubbery and sand is just blowing all over the place. So he's sitting on my lap today. He's a little camera shy. He's always been ever since we got him. So you might just see his little ears, but hopefully he'll peek his head up and say hi to everybody, because he's just totally amazing and he makes me happy, and I'm happy to be his mommy, and I'm thankful that he's my son. So, but the video that I wanted to make today is regarding my face, why it's so red. I'm sure a bunch of you are like, what happened to her face? It looks like a giant lobster, a ginormous tomato, and probably anything else red that you can relate it to. So why is it that I have a giant red face when I love sunscreen so much? How did I get sunburned so badly when I love sunscreen? And I'm going to tell you why. And it's also tying into maybe some words of encouragement to my own self. Maybe I need to hear this, and maybe whoever finds this video needs to hear it, and maybe together we can really hear some good positive vibes. So the reason my face is so red is because for a few days now I have experienced a tremendous amount of stress. And it didn't get red from the stress, it got red from me this morning going out with a good neighbor friend for a little walk, and it was just going to be really quick, and I didn't put sunscreen on because I was so upset this morning over a situation that I just needed to get out of the house, needed to go for a little walk, and that little walk turned into a long walk, and you know, that is kind of what I needed though. I needed to just get out and go for a walk and talk to my neighbor and really get some things off my mind. And I was so upset this morning that I didn't even put sunscreen. I just was like, get the shoes on, go outside, go to our nearby park and go for a friend, and really just kind of vent about a certain situation that has been going on. And on one aspect of it, it is terrible that I didn't put sunscreen on, and I don't recommend it. I think that it was a very big mistake that I did of not putting sunscreen on. And, you know, it's just a reminder how much we need sunscreen on our faces, on our bodies. It's so, so important to do that. But I think also by just getting out of the house this morning and just really venting to my neighbor, I think that really helped me, you know, release stress in a very positive way. I just wish I had added the sunscreen on. That was the only thing, but, you know, I didn't, and here's my face that's red. But I bet you guys are asking, well, what is it that really stressed you out? Like, what is it that was so stressful that you ran out of the house without sunscreen and then burned your whole face off? Well, I actually wasn't going to make this video. And I actually wasn't going to talk about this. But then again, I thought, you know, this channel is about free-flowing. It's about being genuine with myself and my audience. And And anybody that's having to be traveling by, you might just be traveling by, you may not subscribe, like the video, not comment, anything. But you just might be a little traveler visiting this video, and you might need to hear these words. And I thought I need to hear these words. So I thought to myself, I'm going to make this video, even though it's a little bit hard for me to make because I'm just really frustrated. To give you a little bit of background, we have our horses and our goats at a certain location. We have them and we pay board and we pay all that stuff. We also have our horse trailer on their property, and a few months back they hit our horse trailer with the tractor. And at the time, there was so much going on with COVID, everything was closed, it was just a bunch. And so I told her, she offered to pay. She said, look, we hit the trailer, I'm so sorry, we will pay for this. We will go ahead and take care of all of it, don't worry. At the time I said, okay, that sounds great. Right now there's, so many things going on. So, when things get situated and everything always gets better. So, when it all gets taken care of with COVID and all that, and things start opening again and things get better, I'll go ahead and get the quote for it. She said, okay. Then, a few months later, so now, we're in now, I get the quote because things are opening back up and, it's warmer weather and, I'm feeling better, everybody's doing good, and I give her the quote. But before that, she says, well, we're going to hike up the price. Okay, that's fine. Hay's going up. Okay, whatever. Then 2 weeks later, she says, I'm going to charge again more money because what I quoted you before wasn't good enough. It wasn't enough money. Okay, a little frustrated with that, but you know what? I understand the economy, whatever. No biggie. Then I said, well, I'm going to give you the quote of the horse trailer because things are opening back up and we're able to take the trailer to the body shop now. So I send her over the quote and she wants to talk the next day. So we talk the next day. She's completely irritated and just not very friendly. It was very uncomfortable. And then she says, well, on the paperwork, you didn't sign that we weren't going to be responsible for your trailer. Why didn't you sign that? And I don't know why I didn't sign it. Like, I'm being honest right now with you, YouTube world. I don't know why. I don't know if I just didn't see the backside or if I was in a rush signing stuff. And she says, but it doesn't matter anyway because we're going to pay for the trailer. I just don't know why it's so expensive because the estimation came in at $1,600. And I said, well, it is a Trails West and they're going to, redo all of it to make it look in tip-top shape just the way it was before you hit it. And she is just being completely upset and unprofessional. So I said, okay, well, cool, if you need anything, whatever, just let me know. So then a few days after, I get a text message, and she always does this super early in the morning. And then when you call her, she doesn't want to talk. She's too busy. So she texted. This was yesterday. And she says that she doesn't want the trailer on her property because she doesn't want the responsibility of if it gets hit again and all of this stuff. So I said, I understand that, no big deal. So the neighbor has tons of acreage of land and they're always super nice to me and my family. So we asked them, can we leave our trailer here? We're happy to pay you for it. Yeah, don't worry, just bring the trailer, park it wherever. We have plenty of land, no big deal. Wonderful. Then she sends me another text. When are you going to move the trailer? I saw that the tires, are flat and everything. I said, well, we're working on getting new tires and rims so that we can put them on. Because they had sat there, the trailer had sat there pretty much for a few months because we weren't able to go anywhere anyway with the pandemic. So we went to, another little community here we got the tires, and I told her we'll go ahead and put them on in a couple days because the weather's been really bad, you know, with wind and everything. And she says, well, it's a beautiful day, even though it's high winds, to go ahead and put the tires on and take the trailer off the property. So I said, okay, I obviously see that you're upset, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. And then she says back, I'm not upset, sorry. And we go over there, we put the trailer on, we put the tires on, and she's texting me that the coverage is not sure why we waited so long to make the claim, and she doesn't know why we didn't sign the paperwork. And so I called her and I said, you know, that day when we talked, you did agree to fix the trailer. And I told you with everything going on, we would get a quote later and we would fix it later. You said yes, that would be fine to just give you, you know, keep you updated. Then she tells me she doesn't remember any of our conversation. She doesn't remember it, not one bit. She said that she doesn't remember offering, she doesn't remember talking to us about hitting the trailer and all of this stuff. At that point, I just told her I don't want her money. I don't want her money. I don't want her coverage money. I don't want anything to do with that. And I was so upset by this whole event because of how, first of all, how she was unprofessional. She's been completely rude. She's been uncalled for. And she's very uncomfortable to even deal with. And to me, I would have said, you know, I'll help you. I hit the trailer, so I'm not going to make you feel bad. That was my bad that I hit the trailer. So let's just work together to figure out what we need to do for the coverage or what I need to do to make payments to you or something. But the fact is, she's greedy. And that greed is so deep that she becomes really unprofessional and difficult to deal with. And she is a difficult person to deal with. So after everything, you know, after all of that, I was just so upset with the whole thing. And I didn't want to show her that I was upset, because I don't want people to have power over any situation or have power over me or any of that. So, you know, I've been chill like a cucumber with her. I've been super, super chill vibes with her. Happy vibes, you know, haven't done anything to be unprofessional or rude. And so getting off the phone though, I was just like, wow, you know, I am completely dissatisfied by her unprofessionalism, because I would never treat a client like that. I would never treat somebody like that, that I have hit something of theirs and, you know, make them feel bad about it when it was my fault. So I texted my neighbor and I was like, I reached out. I was like, you know, I am just really upset by this whole situation. Would you please, you know, just send me positive vibes? And she said, how about we go for a walk right now? And I thought, you know what, I'm in, let's go. So I didn't even think of sunscreen. I was just like, I'm gonna get my shoes on, we're gonna go for this walk, and I'm just gonna vent. And you know what, it really helped me. It really helped me just to vent to my neighbor. And then we were out there for so long because we were just talking and, you know, just enjoying each other's company. And then I looked at the time and I was like, oh my goodness, we've been out here for a long time. And then I walked in the house and yeah, face sunburned to the nines. I know that was kind of like a big story and I kind of rambled on about it, but the gist of it, what I really wanted to get into is I didn't want to make this video because I thought, I don't want it to be like I'm complaining. Maybe to some people they'll think I'm complaining, but really I just wanted to vent and, you know, vent again. I know I vented to my neighbor, but I thought if I vent to people that are watching this video, I want to send them a good message. And a bunch of you are probably asking why I don't want this money anymore. The lady hit my trailer. We have to get it fixed. Why wouldn't I just get her money and just say thank you, or, you know, just grab that money and fix our trailer? Why would I not want her money? And this is the message to myself and to whoever's watching, is sometimes when you're dealing with a low value person, their money just isn't good enough. And my value and the person that I am, my ethics and my professionalism is way better than somebody's money that is treating somebody rudely and uncalled for. I don't think that her money is anything of value to me, because when you treat somebody with disrespect, my integrity, my value, my vibe, who I am, is way more important than money can buy. And you know, she's gonna be keeping texting me and all this stuff. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want you to bitch about it. And you know, yes, it is frustrating, and I'm still upset by it. You know, I'm not gonna lie and be like, oh yeah, I'm Mary Poppins, and you know, I just blah blah blah. No, I'm still upset by it, and I'm sure you guys can tell. But when it's all said and done, when I told her I didn't want the money, I was like, you know what? Forget it. I don't want the money. You keep it. Oh no. I want them to send you a check. No, don't want it. I'll call the coverage company and tell them I don't want it. And at that point, because I didn't want her money, it bothered her that much more. Because when you're telling somebody you don't want their money and their money's not good enough for you, it's kind of like, whoa, you know, like she doesn't even want my money. You know, it's kind of just showing somebody that you don't have power over me, and you're never going to have power over me. And I think that God and the universe are always good to me. They always provide. They're always good to my family. And I know that the trailer thing will get taken care of. I know that we will get probably money from somewhere and we'll fix it. But I'm not going to have somebody texting me all the time and upsetting me all the time and frustrating me all the time when they told me they were going to take care of something, because that shows the character. Sorry everybody, that was my dog playing with his toys. But what I'm coming to say in this video is, don't let people take your power. Don't let people have power over you, even if it is financially, you know, a financial situation. Don't let them belittle you. Don't let them walk all over you. And you know, some people might be in the comments like, oh my goodness, you know, I would have just taken the money and left, and you know, she's stupid or whatever. But not me. I don't want her nasty money, because that's nasty to me, and it's not of value. You know, she came to me and said, you know, let's go ahead and handle this situation in a peaceful manner. Wonderful. I would have gotten that check and said, thank you so much, we'll go and fix the horse trailer. But when you're texting me all day and all morning and, you know, mistreating me, you're acting rude, and I actually call somebody out and say, I can see you're upset, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you, and then she tells me she's not upset, but you clearly see that she is. That's a character that is probably not of value to me. I'm not saying she's a bad person, but it's just somebody that I don't really care for to be in my circle. So when you're in a situation, it's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to go through those emotions. But I think the biggest thing is just don't let somebody have power over you. Don't let them walk all over you. Don't let them belittle you. Don't let them feel like they have a leverage because, oh, she owes me money. Just because somebody owes you money, sometimes your value is better just to say, keep your money. Keep everything that, you know, makes you happy. Because your value is not anything where I want to associate my true friends with, my true family with. And dealing with a difficult person can sometimes be frustrating and uncomfortable, but you know, when you take a step back and you reevaluate a situation, you have to understand that you are valuable. You are what's important. I am valuable. I am what's important. And I love praying for this person. I love sending her positive energy, but I'm not going to allow her to frustrate me the way she did over the previous few days by continuing a situation that she's just going to keep bugging because she doesn't want to pay for it. And it's not that I'm letting her win, because I know some people are going to be like, oh, you're just letting her win. It's not that. It's not that. It's picking a battle that's worthwhile. And picking a battle with this person is not anything special. She's not anything to fight over this friendship. And the people that are, yeah, you throw blows. You know, you get in there, you tell them, man, I love you, I love our friendship, like, let's make this work. But sometimes with certain people, you have to realize that no matter what you do, or no matter how you want a friendship to work, sometimes it's not if you're not on the same page. And by her being so greedy, disrespectful, and unprofessional, I don't think we're on the same page. So it's better for me to say, you know what, I'm happy to pay for my horse trailer, not, you know, collect any of your money, and walk away from that situation with peace in my heart and being like, okay, I'm frustrated, I'm upset, but now I can go ahead and go through the emotion of calming down from it instead of escalating it and letting it spiral. And that's why I just wanted to make this video, is for those of you that are dealing with difficult people, know that you're not alone, and know that there's no quick, easy fix to dealing with a frustrating or difficult person, but putting yourself first is what's important. And I put myself first today by just saying I don't want to deal with this. So I don't want to talk about it, I don't want to hear about it, and I don't want your money. And now I'm letting myself relax from the whole entire, you know, volume of stress. And knowing that God and the universe always take care of us, and I know that they'll always provide. So those of you that are out there that are needing a friend to tell you it's okay to stand up for yourself, I'm that friend that's telling you that right now. I'm that family member that's telling you right now. Don't let people take advantage of you. Don't let them make you feel bad. Don't let them make you feel any less. And sometimes if those relationships aren't nourishing, it's okay to say thank you, I'll pray for you, but I just really don't want to associate myself with you, and it's okay to do that. Find people out there that are going to love you. Find people out there that are going to care for you and be of value, be of nourishment. Don't let people take advantage. Don't let people make you feel like you're never good enough. So wherever you are, day or night, of course I send you love. Make sure to celebrate your wins and your victories, no matter how big or small they are. Remember that you are a Mustang of a beautiful free spirit, and don't let people take your power. I know that I rambled on quite a bit in this video, so if you guys watched the entire video all the way through, thank you. Thank you for your time, thank you for your love, thank you for giving me your value, and I do appreciate it, and I hope that this video can serve somebody that's in a situation similar to mine to know that it's okay to, you know, walk away and not engage with negative energy or negative frequencies. So thank you for letting me ramble. May this video nourish somebody that happens to be watching, and have a beautiful night and day, and